Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Messages from the Mars Owl. Today's card reading is a little late, I apologize, and I'm not on camera today. Had a lot of things to do. Today's reading is comes out of the deck, The Secret Language of Animals Oracle Cards and Guidebook by Chip Richards. Today's card that I've pulled is 35. It's the orange blossom jellyfish, which is actually a fire sign, even though it lives in water. It's got to do with transparency, sensitivity, surrender, and illumination. A really big theme of the day for me has been all around surrender and transparency as well. So I guess what the jellyfish, the orange blossom jellyfish, definitely calls us into action, being a fire sign, but it's also an invitation to really delve into going with the flow, with the surrender. So it's that divine feminine energy, a little bit of what was going on yesterday. It's kind of been the theme for the last 2 days. Really allowing things to unfold, allowing the divine path to just to be in the flow. What I do want to mention about this, being in the divine feminine, what I've been noticing is a lot of divine masculines are in this energy of divine flow, divine feminine flow, and allowing things to unfold, which is fabulous because you can really manifest and create this way. However, there is important to balance the divine masculine energy of the doing. Now, the doing doesn't necessarily have to be about taking action physically, but the doing is necessary. There needs to be that balance of doing, which is setting the intention, having the purpose. I think a lot of people, when they get into spirituality, they think, oh, I'm just going to let the divine take over and just do whatever the divine wants me to do. Yes, that's great, but we are in human form in this 3D realm for a reason, and that is so that we can create. We are creators, and it's important for us to continue to create and set intentions and have a goal in mind, but letting go and letting go of the expectation and allowing it to unfold the way it is meant to unfold. One of my favorite sayings that I learned at a T. Harv Eker course many years ago was, the bigger the why, the easier the how. And that is a really beautiful balance of the divine masculine and feminine in my view, and also of the yin and yang, and just the balance of nature, law of nature, of balance, which is we are in charge of the why. We are in charge of why we do something, the purpose in which we do something. And the bigger our why, meaning when we can come out of ego and come into a space of community and doing something for a larger, greater purpose, then the easier the how. And the how is definitely not up to us. The how everything goes about, comes about, unfolds, is all up to the divine feminine, the divine energy of the universe. And so that's the surrender part on how it happens. And I say easier the how because when we have a big why, when we have a big purpose, it is much more easier for the divine to give us what we need to be on our path. The path is definitely clearer in that sense. So the message from the the orange blossom jellyfish is one of definitely surrender. And I also want to mention the why of why we do something is about your unique creativity. It's that illumination within. It's the light within you that needs to come out through your own unique creativity to shine bright for all to see, so that others around you can become inspired by your actions of simply shining your light. And it helps illuminate the path for others to see, so that, and also gives them permission to shine their light too. I think another thing about the orange blossom jellyfish is when we are caught up in doing with the fire energy and creativity, the jellyfish really reminds us to be fluid and to be flexible in its actions. And as we illuminate ourselves and we're flexible, it really helps empower the gifts within ourselves, which allows other people to empower themselves to share the journey with you and to create a greater expression. It's a card of co-creation, and it's a card of co-creation through relaxing and unfolding with an intention set, or with that intention and focus that's already been sent. So really letting go of any outcomes and allowing everything to unfold. There's a little affirmation, I guess you would call it, at the end, and I'll just read it out to you. It says, "Illuminated by the power of my inner vision, I trust the great flow of the ocean within to guide my journey home." So that's what I have for you today. Be still in your awareness, relax and surrender to the how things will get done. They will get done in divine timing, and make sure you hold true and have transparency in why you're doing something. So the light I see in you is the light I see in me. We are one. Namaste.